Hi, this is Hojin Chang. Today I'm going to talk about the SSL Master Comp. We all know how good this is, but maybe many of you didn't know how to use or just put them in and loading the preset. There is so many ways to use the compressor. So I'm not talking about someone else's, but I'm going to talk about myself, the way that I use, right? Okay, so this company is really good, really good. Yeah, it is really good. It's industry standard ever since mid '80s, and we all know how good the SSL is. So, okay, the purpose of the master comp is the reducing the peak and increase the average level, so we can give more level to the whole master mix and whole master the mixed sound, right? So we can get a little more the resolutions and a little more the power there. So if you have a peak on minus 2 dB fs, then you have just 2 dB of your actual headroom that they can use. But if you decrease that peak to the certain level, then whole level can go up. And so that process is done by this master comp. We all know that there's a SSL version and also all the other versions that they're mimicking the SSL original ones, and also the waves and UAD and so many plugin maker makes this one. So this is by the wave, as you see here. Okay, so let's talk about this short-term LUFS. So short-term LUFS. So this is the loudest unit for the short-term. So let's focus on this number. Right now it's 35 something. Yeah, cause fader level is right here. So I'm gonna increase. And I'm gonna bypass the plugin, and we'll see. As you see, the peak level goes up to about the loudest unit, not the peak. Loudest unit goes about minus 13 LUFS, right? So I like to increase this up to maybe minus 7 or 9 LUFS to get more power, more loudness in the whole mix. Okay, so first let's go over with all the parameters that we have here. Okay, so as you see, here's a dB compression meter. It's a gain reduction, right? So 20 dB side, there's more reductions and less, right? Threshold is the signal above threshold, it will go down. Signal below threshold, it's not gonna change. So it only that's the threshold for the signal that can change it, right? Okay, so this is the 0 dB. 0 dB is just the relative number, not the absolute number. So it's just not the unity. It's just certain number that this compressor uses, as I understand. Okay, and this is the makeup gain. So the output level, right? So we're gonna increase the makeup gain, but we're gonna control the peak. Attack time, that's the so basically the compressor works there. As if the signal goes above threshold, internal fader will get lower. So if you set the ratio like this, 4:1, so internal fader will stay on the threshold level, and the signal goes up and the fader will go down. How much? That's the ratio. So 4:1, fader will be decreased 3 dB. So 4 dB up. So if the signal goes 4 dB up, fader will go down 3 dB, and the output is 1 dB above threshold. That's the basic rule of the compression. So the attack time is how fast that fader goes down, and release time is how fast go back to the threshold level. So internal fader will not move above threshold or below threshold unless the signal goes higher than threshold. The fader will go down, but fader will not go up. Okay, the in, that's the bypass on and off. Analog is the mimicking the analog circuit board, so it will add some noise to get a little more brightness on the high. The fade time is if you set this side on a certain time, if you press fader, it will go fade out. It was used to be in the master section, so to fade out, not by hand, but just one button, and 10 seconds, fader will go down in the 10 seconds. Okay, so that's the basic rule, and the way that I'm using is like this, see? So, I'm gonna just press in here and see. Okay, so as you see this compressor meter, it'll go like really high, right? So reduction is really high. I'm gonna just control the these sections. This section, it's like kick and snares beating it. So that's like a peak, right? So below this will be the average level. So I'm not gonna control this, but only this. Remember, we're gonna reduce the peak and boost up the whole average level. Okay, so I'm gonna reduce the increase threshold to get rid of all the average the level that compressed here. Okay. Plus 15 dB. See? So the gain reduction only occurs here, right? The kicks and snares, which means the we are going to control the transient plus the level above threshold. So we're not gonna touch anything on the sustain side on the envelope, right? So, and then we're gonna boost. Check this level here. Okay, let's say -7 or -8 LUFS. So, what do you think? Signal was like this, and there's a peak, so we cannot just boost this thing, right? And there's a peak, so we want to maintain certain the compressed, the average level, and boost those whole things up. So I'm gonna press in. So we can hear not only the level changes, but the tone changes, because we are listening more sustain than peak, attack and decay, but the peak point. It changes a lot, right? And the analog button. A little more high there, right? I like this one, okay? And here's the fade. So I'm gonna set about the 15 seconds. Okay, I'm just taking your 10 minutes for the good. Okay, so if you like it, subscribe, and I'm gonna make more videos for your convenience. All right, thank you. This is Hojun Chang. Bye.